We are live. How are
We are
you?
live.
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Monday, Jan. Happy Monday, Tammy. I love Mondays. How about you?
Woohoo! I
Start
love
of the week,
Monday.
right?
Hi, Lori. Hi, Tammy.
Hello.
Super excited. This is
So
going live in the
beautiful. We're so
community.
excited to be here, guys. Wow. Welcome to our first live together. And here we are, Tammy, the most profile international. Yeah, international. What is that? International renowned professional artist from the USA. Here, Tammy.
Three
Thank
3D
you.
artists.
Morning.
Thank you.
And we also have a Lori Briet with us. She's also international speaker and a certified life coach. Woo! So what we are today, Tammy? Why we are here today together, my lovely?
We're here today to introduce ourselves
Mm,
and to let everyone know what our mission is and what
yeah.
our values are, and just so they can realize that we're here to inspire them.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And Lori, why we are here, Lori?
I am excited, Jan, because your vision and your commitment to this GU community. This is
Mm,
global empowered women. And I know as women entrepreneurs,
mm,
as women business owners that juggle a
mm,
lot of roles in our life, we need motivation. We need to
yeah.
develop those things that I know are your values, things like
Mm,
courage, confidence, and connection. And that's why we're
mm,
here on Mondays. People dread Mondays. I love Mondays because it means new opportunities, new possibilities, and it's just a good way to be energized and start our Mondays
mm.
with our this Monday talk
Wow.
that we have planned for you guys in the GU community.
Woohoo! I
So this is
love
why we're
that.
here.
I love that.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Tammy and
Well
Lori.
said.
Yes. And that's why we are here, as Lori and Tammy said. We want to inspire you. We want to encourage you guys to step out from your comfort zone. And that's why we create the Guild community and the Guild Mondays talks to really chat with you guys about how we step out from our comfort zone to share our creativity, to let people know about who you are, right? And in the meantime, you are going to do whatever you love, you feel love, you be love, and doing what you love and chat it with the world, including to put what you love to do, your creativity, into a business. How cool is that?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
So,
Jang, what I love about this is that we got together and discussed why is it that we're here? What is it that we're going to
mm,
offer? And I love how the communication and the conversation unfolded. And Jang, do you want to tell us about your mission and vision for this?
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, so our mission, our guild mission, first of all, I would love
Jang,
to
what I
say
love about this.
that guild stands for Global Empowered Women. And our mission is to accelerate uh, every single conscious entrepreneur to share their creativity through publicity and visibility globally. Together here in this forum, you can share your knowledge, you can share your wisdom, you can share your unique life story, which is including your unique gifts. Right? So, yeah. And
Yes.
the guild is all about the value that we want to bring it to you. We want you to really get courage, yeah? Gain
Yes.
your courage and gain more confidence and to have the best connection with the world and within yourself.
Yes, yes. I am typing here as we're going. live. I just love to see us going live right now in the GU Facebook
Yeah.
community. And I would like you guys to comment if you when you watch the recorded video, comment where you're from, what is it that you do as a business owner, and who's your target market, and how can we help you. We also would like to cater to what you need, what the
Mm.
audience needs, what is it that you are needing the most to help you in your business. We have a lot planned for you, but we
Yes.
also want you to let us know what is it that you're struggling with so we can bring this on the Monday talks so you can have some help and insights from all of us because we're all in this together.
Absolute, total agree. So Tammy, tell us a little bit about what is your first time that you have a breakthrough that you want to do what you're doing now.
The very first let me see. Probably about 7 years ago, I decided I wanted to do this full time because I've been
Yeah.
doing art off and on for years and years, since I was 14. So I've sold art.
Wow.
But I realized that I wanted, because I love art and I love nature. And when you can put them both together,
Yeah.
and I don't like, to be honest, working for somebody else unless it's my client. So I like to set my own hours and my own pace. So,
That makes sense.
right? That's why we're entrepreneurs, is because we want to set our own pace. We want to
Mm,
create things, even though we're working with people all the time. I mean, we probably work with more
mm,
people than if we were working just for one person. And sometimes we
mm.
are our worst enemy because we make ourselves work hours sometimes that we shouldn't, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, probably about 7 years ago, I was doing a lot more in the fashion world at that time, doing more color
Yeah.
draping and that kind of stuff. But I decided I wanted to do my art and just see where
Yes.
it could take me.
Yeah. Wow.
Doing
I
it full
love it.
time, not just part
Yeah.
time. So
And
So
it's
you
taking
have,
you far. It's
yeah,
taking
yes.
you.
and it takes
Absolutely.
a lot of courage being an artist
Yeah.
because you get all those people that say, "Oh, you can't do it," or you hear the phrase "starving artist" all the time,
Yeah.
and it's like, no, that's not so untrue, or
Yeah.
everybody always stereotypes different, kinds of
Mm.
um, professions, and artists, we're all different,
Yeah.
each person is different. So don't stereotype people.
And that's why you want to inspire people to bring their creativity
Yes.
into a business,
Yes.
right?
It's do
Oh,
what you love, do what you have a
yeah.
passion for, not because it makes a lot of money or
Mm,
not because somebody says this is what you should do or this is what I think you'd
mm.
be good at. No,
Yeah.
do what you love, what God has put on your heart to do and blessed you with,
Yeah.
your
Oh my
gifts,
God.
talents.
I love that. I love that. Every single one you have, all of you have gifts, right? And
Yes.
that's unique gift that God give it to you. You are gifted, you know.
Yes.
So you don't have to copy somebody. You can model somebody, but you can only bring out your genius into the world. As Tammy said, that yeah, doing what you
Well, because
love. That's
we
all.
each have our own gifts. Look at you and Lori's, it's like we each have.
Yes, yes. Ooh.
And
So
can I
yeah,
add
thank
something?
you. Yes, yes.
I want to say that one of the like we said, one of your values that you want to emphasize
Mm,
in this group is that of confidence. And what I
oh, yeah.
sense here with Tammy is definitely courage and confidence. Because when there's
Yeah.
already a stigma, right? A stigma
Mm,
of artists, like, oh, you're going to starve, like she said, she hasn't allowed that to block her or to define her and say, never mind, why am I going to pursue this? No, what I love about
mm,
Tammy is that she went ahead, went ahead
yeah.
with her dream and her passion. And I love her confidence. She trusts
Yeah.
that her art is going
Yeah.
to change lives and make
Mm,
places beautiful. And I know
exactly.
we have heard of so many composers, musicians that after they passed away is when people have found their compositions and their concerts and sonatas, etc. And then people are like, this is amazing. Why did this person never? Why did they never put this into the light? And after they passed, because they were not very confident about what they created, is when people discover that they are amazing. So we don't want that. We don't want to bury our gifts and talents that we have. We need to get out there and confidently create and share with the world the light that we have inside.
Wow, I love that, Laurie. I love it. Thank you. And I'm totally agree with Laurie, because it's need courage to step out of your comfort zone. It need courage to say, hey, what people talking about art is not true. Like, tell me,
right.
it's not
And you
true
need
at all.
and you need people that are on your side, that are there with you to encourage you. You know, encourage you to take that next step, to encourage you to keep going, you know, and to create your own style, like you were mentioning, you know. It's like, and then like Lori said, you know, it's sad when it's like these past composer or past artists are looking at it. It's like, support your living artist, you know, and those composers and those different people who are doing things now. Encourage them so that they can see it while they're alive, you know.
Is that also that you have the right connection?
Oh yes.
Connection
the right people
is huge. You know,
Jen cannot let that go by, right?
Sure,
I'm talking here about courage and confidence, and Jen needs to throw in the connection, and that is brilliant. That is brilliant. I love it.
Exactly.
Tell us more, Jen. Tell us more about connection. Why is that important?
So yes, absolutely. That's why we are here together. At the first time, I have connect with Tammy and Laurie. I have never know before that we are going to go dive deeper into this conversation, and we are here together, leading the three of us to share and our knowledge and encourage and also inspire other people to do the same, because of the first connect that say, hey, you know what?
Like, hi, how are you?
Hi, I saw you there. I saw you in that event. How is it possible? And now you see that there's nothing is coincident.
No.
We are all connected. And that's why you need the right connection, the right time at the right place. When it's you met that person or event or something, you always say yes. You say yes to yourself. You say yes to opportunity. You say yes to that connection, because when you say yes, the second door, the third, yes, come along your way. To be honest, if Tammy and Laurie say no at the beginning, and when we have a call, we never going to have this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why connection is so important.
And knowing Jang and how perseverance and how resilient she is. If Tammy and Laurie would have said no to this Monday talk, she would have gone, next. Who wants to join me? See, that's the thing. And that is what. But isn't that the truth? Like, we need to embrace opportunities and possibilities, and that's why we need to be open our eyes to these connections, because these connections can take you to the next thing and the next thing and the next level. And this is when the beauty starts in our life, in our career path. Sometimes we don't even remember, oh, where was it that we met for the first time? And I remember perfectly when I connected with Jan. I saw her videos, her enthusiasm, and I'm like, I want to be a part of whatever she's creating. And so I want the connection, right? And then through Jang, I was able to connect with Tammy. When in the world that we live in, where people and the circumstances have wanted to divide us, right, and set us apart, we became together in a critical and crucial moment in world's history. And this is the thing that I love too. connections can happen. And when you open your eyes to possibilities and opportunities, even in adversity, that connection will happen if you are open your eyes to it and you grasp the opportunity, take advantage of it.
Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Lori.
Yes.
So first of all, I want to ask Lori, why you do what you do, why you are become a certified life coach and international speaker. Tell us a little bit about you. Come on, Lori.
Well, thank you, Jang, and that's a good question. Sometimes I wonder. Wife of 28 years, a mother of 8 children, grandma to 5 grandbabies. I'm like, why am I doing what I'm doing? And the reason that I'm doing what I'm doing on top of everything else is that fire that I have within to connect with people that need personal development, that need to change their way of thinking, and feel blocked with their traumas and dramas of their lives, to help them understand that they can step steadfast and forward into their greatness and just do whatever they set their mind to. And if only they allow for somebody, well, like me in this case, or like any other coach, right, that has that passion to help them understand their potential and for them to start living it. So that's why I do what I do.
Love that. Love that. Love that. Wow. Tell us a little bit the program. Why you call this name?
Steadfast forward is something that I have found in scripture. I am very active.
Words, right? Steadfast and forward.
Forward.
Because
Yes.
together, I just kind of have a goosebump. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah. So we tend to not be consistent. We tend to stumble. We tend to doubt ourselves. The imposter syndrome thing that we hear a lot about, right? That became like a trendy word once upon a time, especially with professionals that want to get out there. Like, oh, I have the imposter syndrome. Who am I to have the authority and just create content and get myself out there? No, we stumble a lot. We doubt a lot. So I want us to go steadfast, which means it doesn't talk about speed, right? It talks about consistency and then forward, of course, because we're always thinking of the past. We're thinking like rewind, like I think of I'm an 80s baby, so I remember the cassette rewind, fast forward, rewind, and the videos also. Well, we are always rewinding the movie in our head that we have, the scenes in our head that just cause us to be unhappy or to doubt ourselves and doubt our potential, and that perpetuates that lack of confidence. So I'm like, instead of living in the past, rewinding our memories all the time to what is stopping us, let's step forward. Let's look
one
forward.
step at a time, right? One step at a time.
Yeah, I like that. Yes, one step at a time. And then if we are doing that slowly and surely and steadily, like steadfast, we're going to get where we want. That is somewhere different than where we have been, because we are done with that life, right? So we're ready to move forward, and we become the best version of ourselves.
Courage and confidence.
Yes. And that's why I really appreciate and admire and want to invite Lori to be here with us, because she help you, inspire you to take your first step. It need courage to take the first step, don't you think?
Yes.
And then need consistency to move forward.
Yes.
And I just love your slogan. It's already including the name of your company.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. So look at this. We already time flies, huh? We already almost 20 minutes.
Time goes by when you're having fun.
Exactly.
So tell us, when you're watching this live recorded version, tell us what you think of this first Monday talk. Tell us what you want. Tell us where you're coming from, where you are connecting from, and where you're watching from, because we're going to be here as many Mondays as we can to enlighten your week, enlighten your day, brighten your days, and to motivate you. And we have great plans for you.
Absolutely. And we want to really encourage you guys to, to move out of your comfort zone. Whatever you do right now is already good, but take one step forward, right? It need courage to take one more step forward, because the only limiting yourself is only in your mind, right? Free your mind, like Tammy said, free, free from other people's thoughts, free from society, or anything that want to hold you back from step forward, from moving forward. So take the first courage, every single one of you, and we would love to hear you guys opinions. If you like to join us, all right, if you like to join us in our live session, please let us know. We love to connect with you, and we love to invite you to our program next Monday.
Yes.
Tell me.
I just want people to have the courage, to take the courage and confidence this week, and it's like hang out with somebody positive, that will encourage you, or rewind and listen to this, and take the courage to introduce yourself to somebody.
It's a great challenge.
It's a challenge, so that way you're making connections. Whether it's live is the best, but if not, on Facebook, Instagram, any of your social media, just try to reach out to somebody and say, hey, hi. Don't stalk them, but just
That's a great idea. I love it. I'm gonna take that idea, and I'm gonna try to make connections also on LinkedIn. So thank you, Tammy, for that.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Tammy. So do you have last word? You have last word, Lori?
Well, we are going to be here for you, to stretch you, to challenge you, like Tammy just did. And I want to strive to be an example of what we're teaching and what we're sharing. So this is for all of us, including myself. I mean, I want to learn, I want to be challenged, and I want to embrace what we share here with you. And we want to also learn from you. So like Jang said, if you're interested in joining us and be part of this live, we're going to help you accomplish that and highlight you. And maybe we can come up with a spotlight of the month and things like that. So we have very good plans. Okay. So see you next week.
See you next week on Monday at 5 p.m. Central European Time Zone. For today, happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Bye.
Bye.